know. Do I want to do it here? Or do I want to do it? Or do I want to do it here? Or here. It's not bad either. It's actually pretty comfortable. Nah, I'll do it here because it's all about that lighting, and apparently this has the best lighting, so I look pretty, right? He smiles. Anyways, in today's vlog, I'm going to be answering some frequently asked questions, starting with really easy ones. First being my height and weight. I'm 5'9", I'm a tower, a giant, all legs. Lila takes after me. I think she's gonna be tall. I hope she's not gonna be taller than 5'9". Hubby keeps saying like he wishes she's 6 foot, but that's just to keep the guys away. I said, hell no. It's hard to be tall as a girl. You told me what, if I was another inch, it would be harder? I'm like a tower, I get it. However, don't let your height hold you back. Like, I could totally be like, oh, I'm 5'9", all legs, it's harder to bulk up legs, you know, but I don't let it stop me. It is actually harder to bulk up legs when you're very tall. Everyone thinks like the opposite, they're like, oh, well, I'm short, so it's hard. Or they say, you know, like, oh, I'm too tall, so it's hard. Well, I'm tall, it is hard, because you're leaner, you're more distributed, I would say. So I kind of envy the girls that are shorter, because they get to get thicker legs. For me, it takes like way more effort. But regardless, I'm still doing it. What was the next one? Weight. I'm 142 currently. I don't really pay attention to the scale. You know, I've been leaning, and my heaviest was 143, and I've been leaning, and I'm obviously leaning, like you could tell, very dramatically, but the weight hasn't really moved. And as I tell you guys, weight is not a big thing because the scale, it can't tell you that you're trading in fat for muscle. It can't tell you your body composition is changing. It could tell you water fluctuations, and you know, when you're retaining water, or, you know, you ate a really big meal that's still in you and you haven't pooped it out. So for that reason, the weight or the scale is not very accurate. 3, cardio. People say, Florina, I never see you doing cardio. I really don't like cardio. My cardio consists of maybe some walks every now and then. Hula hoop, if it's considered cardio, I don't know if it is. No. Jump rope, and that's about it. I would say that's about it. Cardio is not like a big no-no. Like, I'm not anti-cardio because it is healthy, and I think if your goals are aligned with it, paired with weightlifting, it is great to do. I think there is such thing as ODing on cardio, which hurts your goals, hurts your ability to change your body composition to what you want it to do, because if you spend all your energy on cardio, you can't really transform your body. If you're looking more for a physical appearance, like a body composition changing, I think cardio should be kept to a minimum. I would say weightlifting should be a priority. And how much cardio you do all depends on everybody's goals. Like, if you really want to get lean, yes, you should do cardio. If your goal is to build muscle and you're having a really hard time building muscle, you shouldn't really be doing cardio or very much of it. Maybe just save it for like a one-day thing. So make sure your goals are aligned with what you're doing. Obviously, bulking, less cardio, leaning, more cardio, if you get my point. However, if you are doing it for sports and endurance, it is something very important. I guess it's just knowing, do you like it? Do you enjoy doing it? If not, don't do that much. Still do some, but don't do that much. And your goals, and whether you are an athlete and you need it to perform properly in your sport. But for me, cardio, I really don't like it, but I feel like I don't need it. If I do add cardio into my workout regimen, I'm gonna have to eat way more, and as you guys know, like 2,000 calories for me right now is enough. I don't really want to eat anymore, so I keep cardio out. Since we're on the topic of cardio, the reason why I say too much cardio is not good is because if your main source of working out is cardio, what happens a lot of times is your body starts to have a downward sagging effect. There will be no body composition changing, there will be no toning, there will be no lifting happening when you only do cardio. So that's why pairing it with weightlifting so that you can also build yourself up while torching body fat at the same time as weightlifting and doing cardio is a better solution than cardio alone. Zumba is considered cardio. A lot of people ask me about this. Should they do it? Should they not? This is like goes into aggressive cardio. If you are very overweight, Zumba is gonna hurt you. It's gonna hurt your joints, it's gonna hurt your back. I'm speaking from, I know people who do it and get injuries. Chiros say their main clients are Zumba goers. I'm not saying that that means don't do Zumba. Obviously, if you're already pretty fit, you can handle the jump. If you're not too overweight, you can handle that. But if you're getting into fitness, I would not say start doing something like jumping around, because that's where you're gonna get injured, and then your fitness journey will stop abruptly. Happens a lot. People will go to Zumba for a month or maybe 2 if they're stronger, and then they cry because their joints are killing, their knees are hurting, their back is killing, and then they just completely fall off the wagon. Working out is just painful for them. So Zumba can be done. it's just beware. Start off with something slower. Start off weightlifting. Everyone always asks, should I do cardio first and then weightlift once I lose the weight? Weightlifting is the #1 fat burner. It will torch body fat and lift you at the same time. So do not do cardio first. Do them together. Next one, are we going to have another baby? I say yes, we shall. When? That is the question. I don't know, I'm kind of like, lately I've been thinking about it more and I've been kind of poking it at him. Hey, I want a baby. But we do want Lila to be a little bit more independent. I just don't want her to be too, I don't want her to get much older because I want them to be kind of close in age. We've always wanted a really big family, but it's easier said than done until you have one and you know how hard it is, and then you're like, let's knock 2 off our list. I think I started around like 6 or something. I wanted 6, I love big families, and then we knocked down 2, we're like 4, and then that was when we had Lila. And then when she got a little bit older, we're like, I think 2 is fine, no? And then we went to 1. But then somebody told us around age 3, things will get easier and you're gonna forget how hard it was and you're gonna want another one. Well, Lila's almost 3, I want another one.
Yeah, but it's not easy.
So I'm thinking, okay, so it's gonna be hard now, but when they're older, you know, and you have them over for the holidays or something, we're only gonna have 1? What if she doesn't want to have kids and then we're never gonna be grandparents? Let's have 2, that way at least maybe one of them wants to have kids. I don't know. I definitely want another one. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but hopefully very soon. I mean, granted, if we do have 2, I don't know if we're gonna vlog as much. Lila makes it really difficult to vlog. It's like she knows we turned on the camera, and so she starts to like freak out, like, no, I want you to myself. I totally get it, but having 2 that don't let you vlog, it's gonna be a bit harder. But I mean, they bring you joy just as much as heartache. He's laughing at me. Next question, what are your current goals? I am currently leaning, guys. I was thinking of getting shredded, which is happening. That is my current goal, but leading to my second one, someone asked if I would ever bulk again. I will, actually, I will. But I save that for like winter, fall, when I get more covered up, because it is not fun to do during summer and everybody's wondering, why is your belly so big? Are you pregnant? That would be like the worst. But no, I do plan on bulking again to gain some size, but I will never, I don't think I'll ever, I probably shouldn't say never. No, I'm never gonna do it again. I will never bulk that like crazy again, almost at 3,000 calories. I don't find it necessary. I think it was a one-time thing that I really needed to do because I was so lean. My metabolism was so fast. I was shredded, I was ripped. So I really needed those extra calories because I started off small and I kept like increasing calories because I wouldn't gain any weight. But I think I'm good now. When I do my bulk, it won't be as severe and maybe not too noticeable. For other people, it'll be a very slow bulk through years of building up more muscle type of thing. But yeah, I'll bulk eventually. Will I ever compete? I've been asked this quite a few times. I, again, will never say never because, you know, things happen, but I do not want to, and I'm not, like, it's not in my goals or anything I find interesting or want to do, and mostly because I respect people who do it, don't get me wrong, but it is not easy, and I hear it's like an emotional roller coaster, and you become like the biggest biatch ever because you're like food deprived, but also body-wise, I don't think I ever want to get like that shredded, like, it took me so long, guys, to get some gains. And then, you know, I like a little bit of fat because it rounds off your gains, but to get rid of everything, like, I don't know. I feel like it's not in my goals. Like, I wouldn't like my body and I would have to rock it, you know? And I think if you're not confident in the body that you're currently wearing, even if to some people they find it attractive, if you don't like it, I don't think you can, you can't have the right attitude, therefore, what's the point of competing if I don't feel confident in what I'm currently looking like? Another reason, I should put this down, I like my sofa. Another reason I don't think I would compete is because of the really bad metabolism you get afterwards from cutting calories so much, and even your carbs. First of all, I don't think I can cut carbs that much, and I probably wouldn't, which would leave me a little bit more plump than the rest of the people, which would automatically be like a fail. The judges will not see it. I mean, as a judge, they're not looking for like, what are they looking for? They really want to see the muscle definition, and you need to cut carbs because carbs retain water. And by removing carbs, or the majority of carbs, what you're doing is you're sucking the plumpness out of you. And this is why a lot of people who compete do it, especially right before the competition. They try to minimize how much water they have in them so that all you see is the definition of their muscle. But I think that would be really difficult. And you know, carbs, like when we get like moody, we know, hey, go eat your carbs, you're being moody, you know, like it's a definite, like low calories and low carbs are gonna do it to you. I don't really want to do that whole emotional roller coaster, but I also don't want to destroy my metabolism and have to come back out of it, because then you got to reverse diet, and if you don't do it right, then you gain a lot of weight, and you know, like it's not good. So
clients.
And yeah, I've had clients that I've tried to help because they I don't even know if they reverse dieted or tried it or what the case was, but they gained a lot of weight, and they needed to come back from that and fix their metabolism. And it takes a lot of work, and it's discouraging because you see yourself and you saw what your body had the potential to be, and then all of a sudden you're like, what happened? You know, like, do you even lift, bro? Like, that's how you feel. So for those reasons, I find it unnecessary. You gotta understand, for me, fitness is a lifestyle. I do it because, yes, I enjoy it. It's a stress reliever. I like to be able to change my body composition, but to the extreme, like to be like a power lifter, bodybuilder, or to compete, or also get judged. I think because I find that everyone has a preference about body, you know, like what they find beautiful. And you know, I get this all the time because there are men who are like, oh my god, your legs are too big and muscular, and then there are men who are like, you gotta hit legs more often, chick, you know, like you have no legs. It's like, there's so many point of views, you know, that like, yeah, you get judged enough by the world, but because everyone has their own idea of what beautiful is, mine isn't to become a bodybuilder, like an extreme bodybuilder, and it's not to become super shredded, lean, and compete, because for me personally, I don't like the look on me. I think I look sick when I get too lean. So for those reasons, I feel like it has nothing to do with my goals. Why do it? You know, like it's not aligned with what I actually want, so why do it? So for that reason, I don't see myself competing at all, but never say never, but yeah, I don't really want to. And I don't see anything wrong with it. If you're doing it because you enjoy it, it's a sport, you know, it's a way to challenge yourself to be really dedicated about something. So I think that it teaches you how to do that in life in general. And if you find enjoyment in it, totally do it. If it's aligned with your goals, you know, I'm saying don't do it if it's not something that's gonna make you happy. Like, it wouldn't make me happy to see myself that way, regardless of if I win or not. So I guess if you enjoy it, totally go for it. It's a great sport. I respect people who do it. It's a lot of discipline, a lot of work. But for me, I don't find it in my cards. Next question, what nationality am I? I get this so often. Everyone guesses everything. Greek, Mexican, Italian. I'm told Italian a lot. I'm Romanian. I'm a Romo. My daughter, I like to call her Ro-Mexican because my husband's Mexican, so she's got a little bit of both. We actually wanted to do a video on Mexican candies compared to Romanian candies. Because I wasn't born in Romania, some of my sisters were, some of us were, and it was kind of, my family was transitioning at the time. I was born here, and I was trying to think of Romanian candies, and I'm like, we do pastries. We don't really do like candy, unless I've never had Romanian candy, which would be really sad, but I don't remember ever having candy. It was always pastries. So we can compare it, because Mexicans have so many candies, different styles. Like, when you think you've saw it all, trust me, you have not. But you guys do more spice, right? Yeah. A lot more spice. Everything has spice, chili added to it, and yeah. But we wanted to do that, and we really couldn't, because yeah, I couldn't think of any. I have no access to Romanian food, because I don't know how to cook Romanian food. I love it, don't get me wrong, I just don't know how to cook it. My husband doesn't like it. You like meat, right? That's like the only thing he likes. Sarmale, he thinks is very bland. Which I mean, I guess I agree, but I grew up with Romanian food, so like I feel like when you grow up with something, you enjoy it. Like people who grow up with a lot of vegetables, they end up liking them as an adult, and other people are like, you're crazy, I don't like vegetables.
Once you have this,
I blew up like a blowfish. My fitness journey started because I was eating Mexican food. That's terrible, but no, it's true. It has so much flavor. Like, it was like, this should be legal. Way too much flavor in there. Like,
what happens when they put mole in you?
Mole?
Yeah.
Oh, I eat way too much. It is my favorite. His mom just brought some. Oh, so good, let me tell you. I was like, good thing she doesn't live with us, because yeah, my fitness goals would go down the drain. Like, don't even worry about that. But no, the food is very good. Mexican food is very good. Compared to, I mean, you need to grow up with Romanian food to appreciate it, maybe. But I don't know, it's all good. Just don't compare it, like, one after the other, because Mexican food, man, the flavor in there. Oh, okay. Oh, the hubby said, for all my Romanian followers, if you guys know of Romanian candy, send them to us. We have our P.O. box underneath. Or tell me of them. I don't know. Like, am I missing something here? I mean, there has to be, right? I mean, there has to be. I just probably never had any. That's sad when you think about it. Jeez. If you like this video, put more questions below. And let's do this again. If you guys like this video, comment below with more questions and we will answer them. If I missed the question that gets frequently asked, besides my age, ask it below and we'll do another one like this. It can be anything, fitness or personal, as long as it's not too personal. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, hit that bell for notifications, and until tomorrow, bye guys.